Wow, today of all days, my wife and I are celebrating 20 years of matrimonial bliss. What a fantastic 20 years it's been. I have a wonderful wife. She's very blessed to me, a blessing to me. And so today it leads me to my topic. So what we're going to talk about is couples and our finances. Because before we got married, my wife and I, as many couples do, will have pre-marriage counseling. And so we did that. We got to know each other a bit, learn how to communicate a little bit better to one another so we could be more effective in our relationship. And then what happened is there was this 2-day marriage conference that happened to be in our area where we used to live, and we actually went with a bunch of other friends. And so it was great because we got to learn more. I got to learn more about myself and how I communicate, learn more about her and how she communicates, and we learned about each other. And so we enhanced our level of communication before even getting into our marriage relationship. And this leads me to talk about on the financial side, because financially, it's a big area within marriage. And oftentimes, couples don't communicate properly on financial matters, which leads to conflict. And oftentimes, conflict tends to create an environment where people may not want to talk about finances the way they should. So this area of their marriage is going well, this area of their marriage is going well, but when they talk about their finances, things erupt, it's out of control, and they don't enjoy it, so they avoid it. And that's one of the worst things you can do. You really need to work through that type of stuff so that you can be more effective in your finances. So what I do with young couples before they get married is I'll often meet with them and I'll teach them financial concepts and things that are important in terms of running a financial household, how they should work together. And as I work through financial concepts, I will actually help them create an environment of communication where they can communicate better in an ongoing way, where they can come to agreement on their finances and be able to work that through over the long term. One of the worst things you can do before getting married is to keep secrets on your finances away from the other one. And I've met with some couples in the past where one spouse basically had debt issues and they were committed to not disclosing that, and they went into the marriage relationship and then it was found out, and then it created all these other problems. And so it's good to kind of air that out, work through some of this details, learn about each other financially, because what happens, one of the spouses is raised in this family, the other one's raised in this family, both families manage money differently, and then they come together with their different backgrounds, and then they can't come to agreement on approaches for finances. So it's good to work that through. I just want to share that with you and let you know that I'm going to go back to celebrating this fantastic days of 20 years married to the wonderful wife that I have. Have yourself a great day and look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.